Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? Because we want a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, but it comes with managing the emotions, but it comes with spiritual health, spiritual wealth, okay? But you have to balance yourself. It comes from the essence of love. Loving self, loving beings, loving planet, okay? And loving God especially. I'm quite excited actually. Collective, remember, write your dreams down, okay? I had a dream last night. I was in a room. It was like a hall. And this lady comes up to me. She's blonde. She introduces herself. She says she's Adiwali's sister or something. I didn't believe her at first, because she was so excited to see me. It's like she was saying, don't leave him behind, he's coming, sort of thing. And then another lady came up to me in another room. She was very friendly as well. And she's like, I don't know what he's waiting for. I don't know. Then I said, who was that lady? She had like bright clothes on, short, blonde hair. Like skin fade blonde hair, sort of thing. Like Jada Pinkett kind of hair, like when she got it cut really short. But she was really tall. Not really tall, but tall. She said, yeah, she can't wait to meet you or something like that. And I said, I really love him, you know. It's like I wanted to cry. I said, I love him. She said, it's all right. But to say he loves you too. We all do. It's just nice to know someone's there for him, you know. Gives you a bit of peace of mind as well. Always thought if anything happens to him, I don't have to talk to him. But Genevieve will see in my foot on that African soil that anything happened to that man, Genevieve Nigel will be meeting me personally. Okay, so remember, we're here to co-create with the universe. The universe does not co-create without you. Please study your dreams, all right? Especially when you wake up, study. And when you're in your everyday life, okay, study your dreams, okay? And study outside of yourself, I meant to say. It was a beautiful dream. I woke up. Sometimes you can feel like you're really hot. That means you've been traveling, all right? That's another hint as well. Don't be afraid to go into the unknown. It's nice to know somebody's there for him, you know? He gave me a peace of mind when I woke up this morning. I don't even know why I feel like I want to cry. It's just been such a long journey. Such a long journey. Alright. Remember, all my readings are timeless. Alright? Don't let none of my readings be forced. Let it resonate. We do have soulmates. Study your dreams, okay, people? We're going more telepathic, all right? Because now we've been guided by God. I love you, God. King of Swords. You could be thinking about King of Swords. And I'm saying, good morning, God. How are you? Thank you for your blessings. Thank you for guiding me. Thank you for guiding us. I see God all the time. God said he's coming. We have to idolize God only, okay? And that's the message I get in my dreams. Please, people, write your dreams down so you can receive your messages from God, your soulmates, all right, and your soul tribe. Go and seek your purpose, your true purpose. Someone's being very blunt with their information. When you have information, you can make many transformations. You could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, masculine, or thinking about masculine. And God helps us with our secrets. This is a secret that someone's cutting through. Okay, or maybe now someone is fearing God. Never mind. Why? Because God gives us all tools, all right, to plant. We're all gardeners, you know. And someone is being very deceptive around a masculine. It could be deceptive when it comes to God's plan, all right, making delays for heaven on earth. This is why our energy is always up and down. We're not in our real, true habitat. We're meant to be souls having a human experience, okay? Not being a black widow, Do you understand? So now we're looking at a King of Swords, looking at a secret, or he's looking at an illusion, delusion. And right now he's looking at this deception that's made quite a lot of delays, but he's got his information. Maybe he might be meeting a masculine that's his mood is up and down. He could be dealing with a Cancer person, okay? Or maybe he might be deceiving himself, right? But he seems like he's reading people's energy, because also it's connected to your emotions, and he's working maybe behind the scenes on this secret, or he can see the secret being worked behind the scenes. This is also God as well. God's not stupid, people. God's eye is everywhere, everywhere, right? So someone's working on their emotions, or someone is seeing a deception at work. Maybe this masculine is being paid to seek this deception, or this King of Swords is being paid to look at deception, or he's being deceptive by payment. Take it as it resonates, all right? Because there's lots of different people we're reading for. It's not a personal reading, but let things resonate. Don't let it be forced, okay? So now we're looking at work, all right? Some of you are looking at your self-mastery. That's the beginning of seeking your purpose, all right? Look at your skills, look at your talent. Everyone has skills. Everyone has a talent, and it can be transferable, all right? Because on the table, this masculine at work, he feels like he's losing money because of deception with maybe a water sign person, okay? Because now he's saying, okay, I feel lost. But his loss is not allowing him to look behind himself, because he's more focused on like a third party energy. It could be home, it could be secret, it could be information, it could be another person in their relationship. But it seems like there was a lot of false promises. His heart was drained, emotions were drained, and it looks like someone really stabbed him in the heart at work over deception. So now maybe he's being very blunt. He might come across a bit cold and abrasive. Maybe it's a water sign person and an earth sign person, okay? Or he's just in his emotions when he's at work, okay? But he feels like he's got something to salvage, especially if he turns around and look at his intuition, information, look at his dream, mix that all together. When he turns around, okay, his mind's been illuminated, but around is a little bit cloudy, but the light's coming through. The more he uses his intuition to see past this problem, he's going to see a 2 of Cups. He'll see his 2 of Cups, and he'll end up building bridges, and he'll see his castle. There's no more castles in the air, King of Swords, all right? Because he feels like there was a plan, a deceptive plan. There was a plot. Someone was masquerading as a friend, okay? Because they were stealing, cheating, and trying to get away with it. But he's holding 5 swords in his hand. That means he understands, okay, fully. There was bullying, cheating, abuses, physical, mental abuse in a relationship. So now he's looking back, thinking, okay, and he may need to go back and speak to someone. But first, he has to deal with delays, obstacles, but he has to use his intuition. Sometimes we go for our spiritual transformation, but it can also come with challenges, all right? But just trust in your faith in God. Trust in your intuition, all right? And you will make changes for your abundance and success, all right? Because it seems to be an ending of a secret, because now we're seeing the strength of God, or the strength of having a foundation, of having your inner strength, okay? Maybe someone's confronting themselves, okay, or other people with their truth about the secret. Yeah, don't hold no one's secret. Sorry, don't fear. Don't make people feel like, oh, you know, they won't say nothing because it's me. I don't care. Fear no one but God, all right? Tell people to behave themselves. They can't behave themselves. Oh, well, never mind. No one told you to be deceptive. So now we're looking at earth angels. Earth angels are here. Believe it or not, we don't care. Why? Because your naughty name is going down on Satan Claus's list. And when it goes back upstairs to God, to judge God, You're the one that has to face God on your own, you know. Who's going to be your defense lawyer? Hey, Charlie, the devil. So never mind, the evil. All right? Dunce people acting evil. So now we're looking at, dead walking people acting evil. The evil people. Creating confusions, illusions, delusions. When we've got lots of options, lots of opinion. Too much opinionated people as well. You've got to find your own strength. Someone is secretly taming the beast of this lion. The lion and the lioness is the foundation of God. You have to use your heart. The heart is the foundation of your soul. Because why? The heart is the seat of the soul. The lion cannot conquer no jungle without his heart. Why? Because it's controlled by God. He controls all the animals. Oh, I had a dream once. I was flying. And every single animal, it was like formation in sequence. I was looking down and all these animals were running underneath me. It was beautiful. It was so soothing. It was like we are so connected. But it has to come from love. We can't keep secrets, illusions, delusions. All you're doing is faking yourself. Deluding yourself. Back to the angels. The angels are calling the lovers together. Someone had a secret lover at work. And it was all about work money. It was all about a deception to allow someone to lose money. So they won't turn around and see a 2 cup. We're looking at someone very jealous, all right? You know what? You can have some jealous workmates, you know. They don't want you, but they'll sleep with you, so you won't go with no one else. Someone had a secret lover anyway. A Cancer person, a Gemini. It could be a Gemini masculine or a Cancer masculine. Because now lovers, they're thinking about this deception. So now these secret lovers, maybe with Leo, is thinking, all right? He could be dating a Virgo or Capricorn or Taurus person. Secret lovers. They're having a love affair at work. It was all about money. So now we're looking at romance was building at work. Okay. Maybe there was building again, or this masculine was to rebuild a relationship. Maybe. Because now we're looking at a relationship, loving relationships that could be shared within your friends. So maybe they had friends combined together. So now you're looking at split loyalty, divided loyalty. Divided loyalty. And no one can't tell me nothing. Do you understand? Especially when it comes to Genevieve Nida. I'm telling you, all of you lot, I don't want to hear nothing. When it comes to planting their foundation, no, I don't care. Control your fucking woman. So now you're looking at a secret at work with an earth sign person working secretly with an earth sign person and they're losing money. That's the secret of a King of Wands. That's what he's looking at. He's got to look at a financial agreement. He's had a secret lover at work, and that's on his head. Earth sign person. So while he's at work, he's being deceived by this chosen lover, which was a very strong situation, a very strong deception. So now he's looking at a lover, maybe Gemini person, how strong they are, using their intuition to uncover this problem. So now we're looking at God. We're looking at the lion. Do you understand? They don't believe in God. So they turn their back on God and work on a deception. So now we're looking at people's mood now, up and down. Why? We're on God wages for ages, but they tried to take the wages. But now they're going to be sad for ages. Never mind. On this pathway, good, says you're right. Now you're looking at money losses. Okay, so this masculine could be over 25, all right? He could have brown eyes, green eyes. He could be blonde. All right. Could be have blonde hair. Or he could be working with someone with green eyes, blonde hair. Okay. Or red hair. But he seems a bit restless at the moment. But he's being very outspoken. He can come across a bit cold and abrasive at the moment. But he demands respect. Because he's very ambitious when it comes to work. But by now he's looking at an earth sign person when it comes to abundance, work. He feels like he couldn't look around at a 2 o'clock because he lied about a secret lover, earth sign person. Because it wasn't just a secret lover, it was a plan to make this masculine lose money. So now he has to understand all is not lost. If he looks around, he can salvage something. Maybe with an Aquarius person, all right, or a Gemini person. Because now we're looking at a plan that was arisen by maybe a earth sign and water sign. They tried to salvage their work, their ambition. Maybe tried to salvage money at work. So it created a problem to this masculine's foundation. Because you can see maybe he had land and it could expand. Maybe he was working on land. Maybe he was working secretly as well on other projects. And that was right up this woman's tree, man. Yeah, he's looking at a new love. No, somebody didn't want him to turn around and see a new love. So they prayed a lot of like chicory, dickory and all that. Halloween, you know what I mean? Trick or treat. And it wasn't a bloody treat. It was a trick. To lick a dick a day, to cock him to work. An earth sign person, dirty Genevieve Niger, I bet. Now looking at money losses, and someone's worried. He has to understand he's on God wages, but he's turning his back from that worry now. A water sign person is taking that worry on himself. Good. Now they're worried. Maybe a Gemini masculine is worried. Behind the King of Wands back, he's worried about money losses. Or the King of Wands is up at night with fears. Because the mind is frustrated. He's got to let go of that emotion of being abandoned as a child. All right. And being abandoned at work with too much lies. People are lying at work, man. Creating plans, you know. But he's got hope. The wish card. After a painful ending, you just have to come to peace with this lie, this deception. Come to peace with it. Somebody was looking for unalivement. Maybe for an air sign person, a water sign and an earth sign person. So that was death or ending of a solution or a situation that was a situation or a relationship. Now he sees the strength, maybe King of Swords, sees the strength of the lioness and the lion when it comes to a love choice, when it comes to happiness, when it comes to full contentment. Somebody wants to celebrate, okay, with a Gemini person secretly. King of Swords, maybe, or secretly, as masculine is talking to God, and he understands God was trying to create his happiness with him. You have to use your intuition, okay? Because somebody was looking into studying an air sign person. We got messages from an air sign person, a chosen lover, maybe his secret lover. Gemini, Aquarius person was looking into their happiness when it comes to good things. Maybe somebody wants to party and they're looking at information about this love chosen lover, but it had to be an investigation, maybe a private investigation into a chosen lover, earth sign person or water sign person. Because now we're looking at maybe a Sagittarius person. We're looking at money restrictions at work. That was his foundation. He has to have boundaries at work when it comes to giving out money. He's creating more losses for himself because people are just around this masculine for money. Now he's turned his back maybe on a water sign person, or turned his back on thinking of working with a water sign person or earth sign person. Now someone is up in fears. It could be a King of Swords. He's up in fears. He looks like he's a lot of tears because the mind is frustrated, but he's letting go of this emotion of being abandoned. All right, because somebody was playing on someone's abandonment issue because they were creating a deceptive plan. All right. So now we see this plan has come to an end, you know, or it's coming to an end, or it came to an end, but it's going to come to a very painful end. Somebody wanted a very painful ending for a chosen lover of this King of Wands. But now he's blending his emotions. Maybe he's testing the water by talking to the Empress while he's sleeping. Resting. Maybe a Libra person, masculine, he's in fears because he's in money worries. Or he's in fears of a water sign person. But they need to go in. Someone's sick, man. Libra, Gemini person, when it comes to their emotions, when it comes to abandonment, maybe with a water sign person, he's going to become mentally sick over that one. Yeah, someone's ending being generous to maybe a Taurus person. They'd be thinking about it. Or somebody wants to come in and have a conversation But this master's going for a pay rise, or you could be a higher priestess. You're going for a pay rise, all right? The Empress. Leo wants a celebration. Looking your dreams, people. You could be thinking of a King of Pentacles, but it feels like this King of Wands is probably now grounded. This is the pre-Emperor. So now he's in his full truth, creating at work. But now probably looking at a chosen lover, Gemini, Leo person that's very strong. Because now you're looking at maybe a businessman. He's looking at basic good news when it comes to intuition, when it comes to love. You know, somebody's walking with love on their sleeves, because somebody probably wants to send a letter or good news about victory. Maybe a Leo person, because he was around a younger woman, maybe traveling. Maybe they're performers. Maybe they were looking at energetic projects to start off with. He said blocked. That bitch is blocked, or she's going to be blocked. He delays too much. She loves money too much. She's just around for money. This is Biggie Beatrice. This is a peasant. Peasant. He wants to come in from the cold. This Knight of Wands. He wants to rush in because he wants to be more confident after this ending. Told you, the Emperor wants to go forward to maybe an air sign person. He feels like he was in a trouble, in an entrapment. And he feels he should never have frustrated maybe an Aquarius person. But somebody tried to gag this air sign person. But you can't gag the air sign person because she's mastered all 4 elements. And it was maybe a surprise for everyone. Now we're looking at the Alchemist. Somebody's walking away. They have money problems. Maybe a water sign person. Insecure. Someone's looking for help, love. Somebody wants to secure a new love and create a helping hand to an Aquarius person. Someone they held back from because they need to do money improvements. Now we're looking at Queen of Wands. She can have green eyes. She could be blonde. She could be red hair. But someone very positive, outspoken. She's under judgment for her decision. It's pending. The only decision that can be made under these circumstances. And she's looking at money fluctuations, up and down, money. Someone's missing opportunity. Yeah, someone's being offered something they may not want. Hey, they don't want people to be happy, man. 2 o'clock. Oh, these women. Never mind. Okay, so wish fulfillment. All right. Queen of Pentacles taking that leap of faith towards a Queen of Swords. But sorry, the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords took a leap of faith to be a businesswoman, a professional businesswoman, very domineering. She took that leap of faith. So now you're looking at the Queen of Swords. She could be a bit cold-hearted, but she's looking at authority, and maybe she's mastered. This is probably what the Emperor feels anyway. The Queen of Swords, she's loving. She's a good mother. She could be a good mother, outspoken, very analytical, very bright, very wise. Could be a very good businesswoman and a mother, and she's single. So somebody probably wants to speed situation. But they sent their messages, but it came into a conflict, was coming to an end. Somebody wanted a Wheel of Fortune. Now the devil's heartbroken. Good, that's the truth. Good, Genevieve Nigel, I'm so glad your heart's broken. I hope it never ever mends. Never, ever mends. Every breath you take in, you feel nothing but pains, pins and needles in that heart. No mercy for the devil. Good, the devil's got heartbreak. King of Swords thinks Queen of Wands upside down is a selfish, insecure, jealous, egoistic, demanding, vengeful person. A low bottom feeder. Alright, or maybe this is God. We've been guided by divine truth. Okay, look for your divine truth. Look at the wisdom. Alright, or spirituality. But this masculine, I just saw loss. Alright, somebody feels this loss due to abandonmentship issues, maybe as a child. Because now he's looking at dishonesty. He's bringing justice through. God said there was dishonesty. Someone was very unfair. Somebody doesn't want to be accountable because someone's very corrupted. A King of Swords could be very corrupted around a Leo person. That's with a water sign person. Corruption. Move forward. I know your friend them. Yeah, so someone's Secretly, water sign person secretly has a secret lover. All right. Or this masculine had a secret lover of a water sign and an earth sign person. Community penis again. There we go. There we go. So now we're looking at a situation where someone feels a loss. Or you can turn all your regrets into grace, because it seemed to be grief in the brief, because someone was very disappointed about a chosen secret lover. Now someone's mourning in the morning. Yeah, because someone's feeling abandoned now, unloved. And this is what people are working with. They were working on someone's abandonment issues as a child. Maybe he was abandoned, he felt abandoned like all at the teenage times until he started making that money. Oh, I feel so happy. Look at me. I met a famous person, Dottie Genevieve Niger. Oh, I've been watching you from a child. Falls in love with a fake persona. Never mind. Now looking at work situations. Leo's overcoming. Maybe he feels very happy now. He's got an outcome. It's going to be successful. No, sorry. Chicory dickory dock. All she wanted to do is climb on a masculine's cock. Oh, yeah, lick a dick a day. That's how they clock in for work. It was about deception. They thought they'll have happiness. Maybe he can come and blend in with his chosen lover. Maybe a Gemini person. But it didn't work that way. So now there's looking at wealth, celebrations. Look, someone's looking at their confidence now. Could they turn their back maybe on a water sign person? Okay, or feeling lost at work, maybe. Yeah, water sign person, good luck. You ain't got none. So you're looking at loss of control, because someone's a water sign person and maybe a Taurus person, when it comes to their thoughts or these thoughts of these two masculines. False pride, man, because they're looking at bullying. Somebody tried to bully an air sign person. I went to win at any cost. Sneaky beaky Becky. They were thieving, gloating about this plot, about this lie, about this plan, about them walking around masquerading as a friend. So they were actually plotting for someone's unalivement. They were ending a situation, which is a financial situation, or someone's ending a relationship. Somebody was plotting and gloating at someone ended a relationship with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Why? Because they were sneaking. So now someone's got false pride. He didn't want to end with an air sign person. He didn't, but it was fucking Taurus, little tramp. They wanted a pay rise, man. She's a tramp. Looking at thief, gloating. Someone's gloating. They think they're the goat. You know what the devil has on? A goat head. That's what you don't look, man. You don't just go with popularity. And popularity ain't always good, man. Remember, slavery was popular. Oh, yeah, it was legal, wasn't it? But it weren't right, was it? Exactly. So not everything popular is right, people. You've got to use your discernment. It's so important. It's discernment time. Them days are over having secrets and that. People are becoming more telepathic, more intuitive, and people are going to be left behind. Yeah, maybe this wounded warrior, spiritual wounded warrior, a Leo, Sagittarius person, or this King of Swords feels too wounded around a Sagittarius person. But they got their own inner strength. If you have healthy boundaries, God's given us so much tools to give you the strength and the ambition to go forward. Maybe this is what this King of Wands is looking at, because he was being very sneaky, beaky, Becky, man. He abandoned an air sign person, a chosen lover. There you go. And now he's hoping to reach out. Maybe he's hoping to reach out, or he's always hoped she would reach out. And when she did, I think he was shocked. And then when he went and spoke to someone about his happiness, they started plotting and planning. A karmic, because it's upside down Wheel of Fortune. They were looking for a Wheel of Fortune. Maybe he was shocked that everything he sees, I see. And maybe he's ashamed of this secret, but he's recovering mentally, though. It's not yours. Plot on a plan. Cancer. He had a lack of direction, but he's happy now. Above his head, maybe he's sitting on a lack of direction of trying or thinking, should I reach out to a Gemini person? But the weight of guilt is weighing this masculine down in his bed. Serves you right, King of Wands, you're too damn extra. You're thinking about the Queen of Swords. Someone that's very self-sufficient. She's got perspective. She's balanced as well. And she saw this dishonesty. She's a problem solver. She's a very strong, real person. That's one thing about air signs. Well, most air signs I know. Some of us may not have the money. But there's one thing that's more valuable than our money. Name. My name, my truth. One thing I don't like, I think my daughter's got a part of me as well. You see, when you accuse me of something, oh my gosh, I will turn over every single stone. Don't ever accuse me of something. I think that's when you see the worst side of me as well. When you lie on me or accuse me about something. More time if you're in my face, and because I'm a shouter already, I speak loud already. Oh my days, you won't be able to speak to me. I'm that person. I am that person. So there's a lack of direction when it comes to travel issues. Maybe going towards an air sign person, a secret choice of a lover from a King of Swords. But when he went openly to other people about his happiness, it became to an end. So now we're looking at maybe fears when it comes to community, maybe fears meeting new family, new friends, because now there seems to be family knows about it, man. I just saw it in my dream as well. The family knows about it, man. The family didn't even like this damn karmic. Told you, dickory dock. They saw it, man. They saw this manipulation towards this Aries person. Lack of direction. Maybe King of Swords feels this way about this dishonesty within his community. He's looking at home, family, friends, union, celebration. People are happy, man. People are happy that changes are coming. Maybe they weren't happy about this unwelcome change, but Leo was. He was happy, always been happy. But when he opened his gob at work, this is when all the fuckery started happening. He lost control, man. Failure, plotting, gloating. Because somebody wants someone's estate, somebody wants someone's stability, somebody wants to be the center of someone's attention, and they don't even like people. So now somebody had a wishful thinking. Wishful think about unalivement. Go sit down. He's talking to the Empress inside his dreams and whatever. I see what they're doing. So now, maybe he's got choices now. Better choices when it comes to family, friends. No more of that, like, struggle love. Do you know what I mean? Struggle love when it comes to friends, family, home. No, he's thinking as well as resting. He feels sick. Maybe he feels homesick. You can't imagine that's had, like, bad illness within this house because of a karmic. They were afraid of losing money. Oh, well, go find your mum and dad. No one fucking cares. Self-sabotage when it comes to family, love and support. Somebody was self-sabotaging a Sagittarius person. Didn't see the inner strength of this King of Swords, or this King of Swords being very dishonest. Maybe he needs to stand up to himself towards a Sagittarius person. Or fire sign person who's self-sabotaging, being very reckless, naive, unprepared. Someone's taking advantage of a King of Swords. Or someone taking advantage of someone's mental information. Someone taking advantage of someone's emotions because they're insecure. They were left unbanned as a child. Do you know what I mean? So they started using deception for plotting, planning, gloating in her. But they're thieving. You know, they've got so much opportunity. They get so many gifts, so many opportunities, so many gifts. This is what a water sign person and a Taurus person was doing. Gloating. Let's see how much you'll be gloating now, bitches. Let's see, man. I can't wait. Let's see. Never bite the hand that feeds you, man. Gloating. Let's see how much you'll be gloating now. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you. Deception. People were spying and being deceptive. Now someone's reflecting about this deception. Someone's looking over their shoulder. Maybe an Aquarius person or Sagittarius person. Or somebody wants to, like, reach out. Someone's lying to an air sign person, being self-sabotage, reckless, acting like a friend, not a friend to a Sagittarius person. To bring a Sagittarius person a lack of direction, a King of Wands. So now we're seeing the lack of discipline because he's not being a soul having a human experience. So he's gonna have, like, travel issues, not just outside of himself but inside of himself as well. He needs to defeat this energy, man. He's with the opposition. He had confidence. He was celebrating, highlighted, you know, his loss. Maybe he was happy to lose this karmic that had false pride. Maybe he's happy because of this dishonesty coming out in the truth. Maybe he doesn't have a direction how to go forward to an air sign person now. Yeah, maybe trying to avoid maybe money restrictions. Fair and change, fair and loss. There you go, bloody fucking money again. Water sign, Cancer, fears losing money, or the foundation of this masculine is aimless in his indecisions. Why? Because he fears maybe losing a direction, because he's already been deceived already at work over money. Do you understand? V, shut your mouth, man. Don't start on a man. Don't start on a man. All I heard of myself saying, but you can fucking deal with Genevieve. I don't want to hear this bullshit, bro. I'm not having it. I can't do balls in a china shop that acts like a victim. Sorry. I can't do it. I can't do it. If you can hang around with Genevieve, Dutty, Nida, I don't care about your direction, come to talk to me or not. That's when I will call you a coward. He doesn't like when I say that. His ear sign is a bitch when she says that. He's thinking maybe about freedom, personal beliefs, unconventionalities. Upside down hyphen, man. He got bad news, man. He got bad news from a Taurus person and a Libra person. Bad news. People in his community. Bad news, man. His family, friends. Bad news. They don't like this man. They don't like this man. That's probably why he feels lonely in this crowd, this community. But they make it sound good. Do you know what I mean? He could have one of the biggest houses as well. You know when people, oh, you got space, go and celebrate in your house. Oh, I want to celebrate, look at me. Taurus person with their fickle self. Taurus person, vanity, fear, fantasies, jealousy. Taurus person, disappointment. Maybe this King of Swords or this King of Wands is looking at a lack of direction. Maybe they're looking at a divorce. But it's about splitting, about maybe an estate or something. I ain't splitting nothing. You're mad. You can prolong your divorce all you want. If you only bought the fridge in that house, you're leaving with that fridge. You're leaving with that fridge. I don't care who you are. Try and finesse me and give me children. I think I was a masculine back in my lifetime. Try and give me a baby under pretense. Try and give me a baby under pretense. You'll be left with that baby on your own. Until that baby's 18 years and understand dad is very strong when it comes to, I ain't being finessed by no woman to help her pay her rent, so she gave me a baby under pretense. You're having that baby on your own. I don't care. Oh, don't take it out on the baby. Well, go and chat to the girl. She did it, not me. Nothing to do with me. You lay down with it. That's arguing for 18 months, 18 years, 26 years. He wants to wake up with some dragon every day because they're harboring over money. But they want to be extra and be high-class prostitutes and pop out too cheap pick-me. Just because they want to pay their rent. Don't think so. Someone's on their own. Someone's looking at their luxury. Yeah, Taurus person, she needs to be on their own. She needs to be isolated. Now we're looking at equal give and take. Maybe someone's looking at their personal beliefs when it comes to partnerships, teamwork with a Taurus person, wishful thinking, fantasies, looking at choices. Maybe someone's revamping their team because it was under an illusion. Yeah, someone feels let down. It's block creativity. They're not creating. There's no love. We can't bounce off each other. It's not happening. They keep going round and round in the madness. Disappointment. Oh, if I leave and you make it, I might lose. Do you know what I mean? No. Oh, gosh. Don't do that. Or if I tell the truth, you might not get that next job. Who you don't know that person that runs the corporate company. You don't know how people really feel. That person might feel related to this King of Wands. That maybe someone's been finessed by a woman before. Pretense, marriage, babies. You don't know that. Blackmail can't work with me. You're mad. You're mad. 6, 7, 8, 9. Someone's looking at independence anyway. Someone's self-employed. Earth sign person needs to be alone. That's a single person. Remember, we just saw the 9 of Pentacles and it changed from a 9 of Pentacles. Someone at work, people at work is going to keep this person isolated. Isolated. Someone's looking at someone's good quality of work though anyway. Too much lies, too much deception, too much false pride, too much bullying. People want to win at any cost. Do you know what I mean? Like, these are vampires. But anyway, remember, walk in love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.